Welcome. How we doing tonight, fellas? Look, we're here. Episode 10. We're at 10. Could be 11, but neither here nor there.
In the vault.
We're at 10. Back talk. Finally here, as I can't speak. It's gonna be a great one today. We got some college basketball, March Madness updates, a little bit of TGL golf. Some good golf coming up soon. And we also got some races. Big Corb shout out for the F1, NASCAR baby, who knows. Got some big fight updates as well. Maybe a little bit of football. There's a little bit of updates there. And then just a bunch of just boy talk, man. We're just here hanging out with the fellas. It's going to be a good time. Join on in. Again, crack open a cold one. Open that sucker up. Stay for a good time. And we're here. Back talk. Let's get into it. Rip it open, boys.
Yeah. We're gonna.
How's the week going? How we doing?
I mean, Fat to Less Fat started last night.
Yeah, last night.
Yeah, I went to the gym last night.
Corbin, FAT to PHAT.
PHAT.
Oh,
here we go.
Shit.
Get some baby fat clothes.
Y'all keep going on
that,
today
or is that
too?
a little too hood for you guys? What?
Did it keep going on today too?
No. Because I came home, I made dinner, and then here I am.
Here you are. All right.
On the pod.
You're burning calories on the pod, though.
I do got to do 50 push-ups, 50 sit-ups before bed. Doing that with my boys from Charlotte. Shout out to them. So
Shout out them boys.
When are you going in Charlotte?
I'm not doing it with them like in the presence. I'm doing it with them just as a collective.
Gotcha.
And you're driving up there daily, Mikey, to do 50 push-ups. I got a 3 hour drive.
I thought you said you were getting ready to go out with them like in a coming week or so. Is what I thought you said.
No. We are going to the zoo this weekend, though.
What zoo?
Ooh, boy.
Riverbanks.
Shout out.
You live right beside the zoo.
Do ya?
Yeah.
So are you the first one to call? Ooh, Zoolana. Are you the first one they... Are you the first one they call when animals escape?
Yeah, I stay in there sometimes.
I bet you do.
We got our own gorilla. Where they at?
Gorilla? You mean a spider monkey? Little lemur head ass.
Glorilla.
New York Giants.
I'm a gazelle up in there. They can't touch me.
Oh, yeah, you're running with the cheetahs?
Yeah.
Do they run half marathons?
No, they run
Full.
100-yard dashes.
Say 100-yard dashes.
900 yards.
That's right.
That.
Getting after it. Getting after it.
How
Man,
you
there
guys
was
doing? How you guys doing?
We're doing good.
We're doing it. We're doing the damn thing.
We're just going after it, man.
Shout out Slim Chickens for the call.
How is that place?
So good, dude.
It is?
Better than
It is
Cane's.
pretty
100%. Shout out Slim Chickens.
The one time I
pretty
talked
good.
myself into trying it, like someone right before I was going to go try, they're like, that place is like the worst place on earth. So I was like,
That guy sucks.
Yeah. Probably likes In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, he probably likes Jack in the Box. We don't even have those.
Whoa,
Is
dude,
my
don't
dick in the
disrespect
box?
Jack in the Box.
we
dude.
got a Jack in a Box fan. Watch out.
I used to go to Jack in the
comment.
Box. I used to go to Jack in the Box weekly in Texas during high school.
That's what's up.
We had an open campus out there.
What's y'all's favorite little niche restaurant that's only available down south?
Down there in Texas.
Probably, mine would probably be Lifesaver, to be honest.
What?
I love Lifesaver. Fried acre, chicken peas. What?
I think
Hey, can you guys hear my AC
Lifesaver-
on? Pause.
Yeah.
Can you hear my AC? You can hear it?
Yeah.
Barely, no.
Barely?
That's a legit mic. You got a legit mic.
I got the P screen on that bitch, man. Or the windscreen. So in Texas, dude, we used to go to a couple places that are only in Texas for lunch during school. We used to go to Bush's Chicken, fire.
Oh shit, Bush.
Yeah, dude.
Bush
They
Light.
give you like chicken, a roll, French fries, and like a little thing of gravy with a large drink.
Turn me up, dog.
Yeah. And then we used to go to another place called Golden Chick. It was the exact type of place.
Golden
Same
chick.
place.
They just had spicy chicken.
Okay.
It was the Bojangles to the Zaxby's of the South. You know?
Bojangles.
Dude, I would love to say Raising Cane's, but I feel like it's got too mainstream now.
Canes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they're all over the place now. More than
Except
just the
here,
South.
there's no Canes here. But
Yeah, closest one to
Ridiculous.
Athens. I know. Tough. What are you gonna do about it?
redonkulous.
There used to be one in Canes. I think they got rid of it back in like early 2000s. I think, maybe even before that.
Yeah, when you were about 4.
I wasn't here.
Yeah.
I was here, but wasn't there.
You weren't born. Huh?
It's true.
90s babies.
That's right.
Look, shout out 90s babies. 90s nostalgia. What's up?
Shout out
Was,
to us.
Dude, I've been watching some people
Shout out
post
to
up some TikToks, and it's so funny because they're like, "This is what happens in the late 1900s," and you think like, late 1900s, you're like, that's like old westerns. It's like, no, that was us. We were in the late
What else
1900s.
reminds you? What else reminds
Wow.
you of the late 19 or early 1900s? What's the first thing that comes to y'all's head?
Cars.
Cars, yeah. Cars is a good one, huh?
Cars?
The gold rush.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know,
Roaring
what I mean?
20s.
The gold rush
Robot-
was before the 1900s. What a dumbass.
The Dust Bowl.
Fucking. Oh.
Big bowl of dust.
It is a big bowl of dust.
I mean, what else?
What else reminds you of the early 1900s?
A couple world wars.
Shout out USA.
Shout out USA.
Yeah,
And
watch a
shout out
crazy
Russia.
movie today. Watch a crazy
What's
movie
that?
today. The Apprentice.
The
With
Apprentice.
obviously it's basically about Donald Trump and Roy Cohn. Roy Cohn.
We're going.
Look it up, Corb.
A little
I,
Speaking
short
of
right
that,
now from
I also have
Fat.
I also have a website. You can watch pretty much any movie that's out right now.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
I hope I didn't
Discuss
ruin your,
off the pod.
Hope I
Off
didn't
the
ruin
pod.
your crown or clown here, Big Core. But your week. You could have told us that you're going to a bar mitzvah. So,
Blah.
bar mitzvah.
Is it bat mitzvah or bar mitzvah?
Is it
I
bot?
think the
or bot?
guys is bar,
Is bat.
and then girls.
Did
is
we
bat.
confirm that? Did we confirm that though?
Let's confirm.
Let's confirm it right now. Let's confirm it right
Let's
now.
confirm it. Let's
Big
confirm.
Corp. Drop that search.
Bar
But that'd been pretty cool to mention when you're in your week to get invited to.
Okay, so a bar mitzvah is for boys. For boys.
For
The
boys.
boys.
What about
The
the ladies?
A bat
What
mitzvah.
about the
Bah.
bot?
Bah.
So they're turning 12.
That's gonna be so lit.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, that's so lit.
Let's retract.
So is it a
that.
bot? Is it a bot or a bar?
Bot.
So it's
I thought you said for the
Bar
guys
mitzvah.
it's bar.
It's a-
I
and
think
girls
it's.
is bat.
I don't. Yeah. You know?
Let it rip. just go with it.
I mean, first off, we can't assume gender at this point, or else we'll get
Yeah,
canceled.
let me double check.
But bot, bar,
It's one of the two. Okay.
we've narrowed it down.
Okay. But I'm very excited. And
Are you?
I heard there's a lot of
Let's
fun.
talk.
I can't
Let-
wait.
Let's talk
I-
about it. How excited are you?
I told Heather. Let me read you some of the text messages.
How do
Would you
know?
guys like some?
How do you know? How do you know?
Check the tape.
family?
Check the tape.
They work. So the mom works with Heather.
Okay.
She sounds like a good mom.
Yeah,
Already?
Heather's one of the only ones that knows that she is.
Heather's also up for Mom of the Year on the pod.
Shout out
Shout out Heather.
So, she texted me and said, God damn, where's that?
My wife's
Okay, so-
part Jewish.
Is her dad Jewish?
I think her mom is.
If her mom was Jewish, then she would be. I think that's how it goes. Mikey, Google it while I read this. My coworker invited us to her twin daughter's
She's Jewish.
bar mitzvah. Do
Daughter.
you want to go? Can you guys? I'm reading. She goes, she goes, do you want to go? And I was like,
You said absolutely. That shit sounds lit.
I said, do we want to go? I said, of course.
Duh.
I put OFC, all caps. She goes, we won't know anyone there. And I go, and that's okay. I need to see.
Dude,
how
it's
it
so
is.
easy to make friends with like 12, 13-year-olds. Like,
Yeah.
you're going to be fine, Corb.
And then I go, there's one text I sent back just said, I must attend.
Dude, you can show the dudes, the kids, our pod. They'll be fans for life.
Nope.
No.
Shout out
Yeah.
2v1. No go on that.
Fans for
Yep.
life.
We just got to reel it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Nah.
Off
Gotta
the
be our
rails
true
part 3.
selves.
Hey, Corb. Scout it out, though. NIL deals.
Scout it out.
Scout it out. NIL deals. Any athletes that you see, be like, yo, Open Tab Sports would love to fund your, like, a portion of what it takes for you to get to college.
Of like your Bojangles meal for the next
just
2
be like,
weeks.
with that portion comes 80% of all revenue that comes to you for future references to the pod, and just leave it at that. And they'll be like, "What? That's so sick."
We'll
and
just
be like,
take
"Yeah,
out what
we'll give
Colin
you
would spend on a first date and give
we'll-
it to you instead.
Well, they got to be a prospect at that point.
You know,
We can give them
speaking
$20.
of-
$20 for your future for us to get 80% of all revenue generated
Question:
by
What does
you as
$20
an athlete.
get you these days?
$20 will
That's
get you
2
like
meals for a single person at Bojangles.
bingo.
There you go.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's
Corb
one
read
meal
my
at
mind.
Zaxby's.
That's like half a meal at Zaxby's. Yeah.
Hey, Zaxby's is gross.
What you getting? You
Dude.
getting wings and things? You getting spicy Zax sauce with a ranch, extra fries, no coleslaw? $18. You can buy a whole meal. Yeah. Shout out.
Yeah, dude, it's gross. Dude.
Shout out.
I went to Zaxby's the other day. Got a plate, no slaw, extra fry. You know what I mean? I got an extra sauce, and they're like, "That'll be $15.90." I'll be like,
Yeah, and you're like, what the fuck happened to you guys being cheaper than Chick-fil-A? What the
yeah,
fuck?
what?
Oh, all
I
because
gotta-
you got a guy by the literally a guy standing next to the ordering machine, you know, the voice recording machine. He's like,
Dude.
"What do you want?" And I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Like,
So I was confused by that in Aiken. I stopped at one in Aiken,
yeah,
and they
appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, I got confused right there. Fuck, that was my bad. I stopped at one in Aiken, and they had cut the door out, and it looked exactly like a Chick-fil-A.
What?
Well, no. Yeah,
What if it's raining?
There's like two like things like Chick-fil-A, like drive-through things. And I roll up to the window, and I was like, "Y'all trying to be like Chick-fil-A or like what the fuck?" And he's
You ever
like,
been?
"Yeah,
You ever
man."
been to a
Zaxby's with this
Chick-fil-A
happening?
though? Maybe we'll cut that. I don't know, but I'm so serious though. I've gone to Chick-fil-A lines where like I accidentally gone to the mobile ordering line, and they're like, "You have a mobile order?" And I'm like, "No, like this was the shorter line. Like I'm used to going to
You're in the
McDonald's."
wrong line.
Yeah, like you have
Okay, I
lane
hear
one,
the
you have lane
McDonald's.
two.
I hear McDonald's. I hear you on that.
I respect the authority, but it's like, hey, while I'm here, can I just go ahead and order? And you guys just
Hey,
Right now,
speaking of
making a mobile order
McDonald's,
while I'm here.
speaking of McDonald's, what's superior, bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle or sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle?
I get a McMuffin, dog. I get that 2 for $5. 2 for $5. The 2 for $5. I'll be like
McGriddle.
sausage, egg, and cheese, McMuffin, and they're like, "Oh, do you want a bacon, egg, and cheese?"
But to be fair, I've never had the bacon McGriddle.
Well, it's like don't infuse it with syrup, and you can get a 2 for $5. That's just that's my take on it.
The chicken McGriddle's okay. I wish they used what they use for the chicken biscuit, not the fucking
chicken biscuit.
McChicken fucking
McDicken.
All I'm saying is, dude, I've
what Mikey
there
likes.
And I'm like, yeah,
he loves
I get
getting
a sausage, egg, and
McDicken.
cheese McMuffin, and they're like, you don't want to do the 2 for $5, and I'm like, I mean, yeah, I guess I will. Oh,
dude,
have you had their $5 meal for lunch, dude? Small fry, 4-piece nug.
Like, oh my god, are you trying to maybe take a nap before 10 o'clock? Yeah, I'll take 2 of them.
Colin, was that Hunter back in the day? That shout out, I tried to get Coach Lewis get a McDicken.
Yeah, dead ass. Yes. Hunter Hamilton, right? We go to play somebody out of town. We pull into a McDonald's. Obviously, it's like hopefully, or not obviously, but hopefully, it's on the school at this point. Like, right? Order what you want. We have an upperclassman. He's like, yeah, I want 3 McDickens, and they're like, we all know what that means. You get a McDouble and you get a McChicken. You put that bitch right between the patties. But yeah, no, Coach Lewis made it Coach. That comes into play too.
Wait,
because McGangbang, that's what it is. I think that's what
Never heard of
nuggets.
that one.
I thought that was a McChicken and a McDubby.
I think you get a McChicken McDouble plus some McNuggets. That's a McGangbang.
You ever had it with mac sauce on it, dude? A McDouble with mac sauce? I'm going fat to less fat to even more fat.
Let's go ahead and lock that. Oh, go ahead, Colin. My bad. Finish your story.
No. All I was saying was Coach Lewis made a point to come out of his way, and he was like, Hamilton, did you just order a McDicken? What the hell kind of shit is that? It was like, actually kind of good, Coach. Taste this.
You should
big ass.
Son of a bitch, son.
Taste it. If he would have tasted it, he'd have been a fan. I know that for a fact. But
that's true. Yeah,
is what
Let's
it
go
is.
ahead and lock it in, though. Race. Set it up now. The week you have to get it before. Lock it in. You two race. And then the week after, or a month after, we'll do a challenge.
Mikey,
nah, I'm not doing no fucking
Mikey,
what?
Dude, you want to get in the car or what?
I'd rather
It's great. It's good.
Hey man, Corb, I'd rather me and you walk a round of 18 and see who shoots better. Because look, dude, if it comes down to it, I'll murder myself on a mile to get a dub. Maybe I'll get it, maybe I won't. It doesn't even matter.
See that. Give the people what they want.
The people don't.
They do.
The people don't.
All right, people.
Hey, shout out to our conversation earlier. That maybe I should.
Hey, instead of just telling them straight up, comment on the YouTube, comment on the Rumble, comment on the Spotify, so I can fucking see what you guys are also talking about. So we can see.
Do
you guys want to see Colin and I run a 10-minute mile, or would you rather see us jog a lap, chug a
10 minutes?
jog a lap?
I'm averaging 13, 14 at best. I'm telling you, I was not bullshitting on our last pod when I'm like, I'm not even jogging. I'm just stepping real hard, walking.
That's okay.
And I'm like,
Fat man shuffle is what they call it.
Yeah, it's like a power walk, and I'm like, I'm sweating bullets after, and I'm like, I don't know how Mikey averaged 5 minutes slower than this. I mean, faster than this. Sorry, Mike. Sorry. What?
Disrespect.
The disrespect coming out of my mouth. I apologize. But, dude, no, yeah, 13, 14 minutes for a mile. I'm good with it. I'm honestly good with it. Oh, Mike, did see this on TikTok today. They have a headdress and a chest dress where you can mount your phone if you do want to record your next marathon.
Yeah, dude.
It's literally $6.
You should have sent it over to me.
Spring sale, dude. Get on there right now. It might be sold out.
TikTok shop?
TikTok shop, yeah.
Did you get your mics yet?
Yeah, my mom has them. Yeah, I just...
Nice.
These are Corbs.
Aww.
No, but I want to hear what... Do y'all have anything in the TikTok shop right now in your cart? Because I'll go ahead and let you know what I got. I'll let you know what I got.
I haven't been on TikTok in probably a week.
Boy. They got me, to say the least. They got me on the mouth tape and the magnetic nose strip, where you put, you like have a little sticker here, sticker here.
It's probably not cutting out in the actual video, but it's cutting up for us right now.
Yeah. Right there. Right? My nostrils collapse. This thing expands it. Right? And if I'm gonna have mouth tape, I'm gonna give it a go. What's up?
You gonna use sparkling water and shove your face in it too, you fucking weirdo?
Bailey uses mouth tape.
Yeah, I am. What?
I love sparkling water. So, dude, we got a soda stream. I know I've talked about it on pod.
Don't shit on Pellegrino.
I have right here and here actually is a
Coke.
zero sugar zero sugar
beer.
limeade from
More beer.
More beer.
How many
It's gonna
beer?
be me at that NASCAR race. Shout out. Hey, I want to tell you guys a story real quick.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
It's about my Chick-fil-A issue on Monday.
Tell us more.
So it was some fucking, I guess, fundraising night for Heather's school, Chick-fil-A in Evans. Shout out to them.
Shout out.
So Heather orders the food and I go pick it up. I see some lady. She's staring at me.
Oh boy.
And
She
I'm
said you're the guy from the pod.
No, I'm staring back at her and she goes,
Back talk?
She goes, making deliveries, huh? And at first I was like, well, no. At first I was like, because so when I was selling real estate, I did DoorDash for a little bit. So I was like, did I deliver to you years ago?
Fat to less fat.
And then I'm sitting there, and then I recognized her son, and it was Heather's principal. And I was like, and I told her no. She's like, deliver her food? And I was like, no. What?
Out of here.
I was like, who is this?
You said scram, loser.
Let's be real. Corbin didn't realize it until after he got in the car. He said, oh, fuck.
No, but I called Heather as soon as I stepped out of the door. I was like, out of Chick-fil-A, I was like, yo.
You're getting fired.
I was like, if your principal thinks I'm a fucking idiot, well, I didn't recognize her, and I just
said, "Hey, babe, so we're gonna have to touch up that resume when I get home."
Yeah.
Hope you got off.
Yeah, Columbia County. You may be looking at Richmond County next year. My bad.
Good thing she's in neither. Shout out.
Shit.
Delivering? Yeah, I don't fucking think so. Scram. Get out of here. Leave me alone.
Get out of here, lady.
Oh, and then I got one more thing, too. I saw this guy hauling ass in traffic today. Weaving. Like it was nobody's business.
Car? Motorcycle?
Going? Car. SUV, actually.
What kind of car? Toyota.
Not you. I think it was. Nissan.
Yeah. Nissan.
And he's like weaving in and out of traffic, and it was ahead of me, and then next thing you know, I end up right next to him, and I was just cruising. So, I mean, what you need to drive so fast for, you know?
Yeah, you looked at me, you were like, we ended up in the same place, bud.
I said, which leads me into Mikey. I don't know if he still does this, but when I was a real estate agent, I was showing Mikey houses, and I'd pull out and whip it and go, and I'd look back, and Mikey is still sitting at the stop, and I'd call him, I'd be like, "Hey,
everything
what are you
good?"
doing? Yeah, I'd be like, "You good?" And he goes, Yeah. I'm good. I got the little fucking tracker drawn in here. It can't go over the fucking speed limit.
Like this dude would go like screen. This is making it 10 times better. Sorry.
Speed limit's 45. This dude's going 42. This is the worst it's ever been.
It's pretty bad. But hey, no, I do not.
Is it Corbin? Is it raining? Because you would have noticed. Mikey would have had his hazards on.
Driving slow as fuck.
No, I don't pay attention to the thing anymore. I just have it there, but it's just there.
You have State Farm? Are you with Farmer, or what was it now?
State Farm.
State Farm.
Shout out. The best in the biz.
Shout out.
Got it through college first.
You guys don't even want to know what kind of insurance I have to have now.
Mikey, you didn't sell your self-insurance when you're a
farmer's
insurance dude?
When I was at Georgia's Farm Bureau?
Farm Bureau.
Yeah. It was going to be more expensive. Stuck with Collins. And I didn't like that place, so I just...
Did I give Mikey discounts he doesn't deserve? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I did.
Wait, so you used to sell insurance?
Yeah, 7 years.
Whoa. Like,
dude, I was on the cusp. I could have opened up my own agency, but I would have had to move to one of the destinations was Colorado.
That'd have been
so
sick.
Like for here, I don't want to leave my fam, and so like I don't know. There's no incentive for like State Farm agents to retire, and so
yeah,
because they just rake in money off renewals, and so it was a waiting game for here. So I mean, I can always go back to insurance. I didn't do anything unethical with Mikey, by the way. Shout out to State Farm.
Yeah, shout out to State Farm. I actually shout out to my guy Walla. He's from Liberia and Africa. Shout out to him. He has a State Farm agency in Charlotte. Shout out to him.
I don't believe a word you just said, to be honest. That did not make sense. Shut up.
It sounds like there's some sketchy shit going on there.
Okay, all right. Let's talk about sketchy shit,
your
Mikey.
Lady.
Yeah, Mikey, motherfucker.
Yeah, your haircut lady. That shit still cracks me up.
In 2 months to 2 years.
Yeah, something
good
great could happen. 2 months, 2 years. We'll never know.
Very good.
Talk about it.
Fuck? Yeah.
Very good.
The floor is yours.
Yeah. Are you moving?
I guess it's gonna be silent here.
Hey, yeah, no, Mikey, that was mine and Corbin's hypothesis is there might be a chance you're coming back to Augusta, which would be huge for the pod. Shut up. But dude, you being hey, first off, if you can't tell me and Corbin what's going on, don't even remotely think about sniffing it in our group chat, dude. What? Guys, don't pry. You're not gonna crack me. I'm a concrete egg. The fuck? The fuck is this?
I'm cocky now.
Literally, the group chat is what gives me life, right? And so as soon as I hear from Mike, something big.
You guys have your own shit.
Something. I don't have shit, dude. What? I have nothing. What? What do you mean? Look
around. You guys
around.
always come at me. Yeah, I was talking to Colin yesterday. I was talking to Corb yesterday.
You know what? Colin and I did talk today. We talked about CapCut.
Something you're not interested in.
It would be cool if I could see what you guys are talking about in the chat.
He asked me if I had
no chat.
Back talk
I call Corbin, and then I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, what's up with CapCut? Is it easier to do on Riverside? Is it easier to do on CapCut? You know what we get, though? We get something great's happening right now, but you guys aren't allowed to know.
Yeah.
And we're like, wait, what?
In 2 years to
right now. I said
2 months to 2 years.
We're thinking positive.
2 days or 200 years? We don't know.
Could be. Never know.
They must freeze me before. I mean, what is it?
Well, it could be a whole bunch of things.
Can you not give us a fucking hint? Dude, all I'm saying is me and Corb are your biggest fucking hype men. So if we're all on the same page and we're all three manifesting it,
we're all rolling.
That is more powerful than you.
Better than one.
And three is better than two. That's better than one.
Oh.
Dude, I'm just saying, Mike. Mike, what, dude? If it comes down to it, shout out God.
Shout out.
But hey, on the same hand, on the same page, you're playing mind games with us, dude. You're scrambled eggs right here.
I know.
Yeah, no,
you got
me
so fucked up, dude. Because I'm like,
you're like, no, this could be so fucking sick. This would be great. Like, love you guys. Low key, hate you guys because I can't tell you.
You definitely.
That's the vibe I got. I was like, we can't be a part of this until it actually happens.
He was like, I love you guys, dude. You guys
but we can't help in the process to make this happen. We definitely can. We definitely can. Yes, we can. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, right there. Now we're getting to the bottom of something. We can help in this process.
And that's all we want to do.
That's all we want to do. We support Mike.
That's all I want to do. I support you guys.
I swear to God, I'll make a T-shirt. We love Mike. Nothing. Yeah. Hey, nobody's like Mike.
If you guys do a race, I'll tell you.
We LUVMIKE.
Deal. Corbin, I'll let you beat the fuck out of me in a race, dog.
Easy deal. I'll race you to the fucking bathroom.
Gotta make the content all the way up through the race.
What if we got like mopeds and race those?
Yeah.
Speaking of racing, did you see that Adventure Crossing is coming back as a go-kart place? Yeah.
Funsville.
Coming back as like a go-kart place.
Yeah, Corb. There's also a place in Atlanta. We can race little go-karts.
Yeah, indoor
What's that called?
Go-karts.
It's the
Andretti place or whatever.
Yeah. Dude, deal. Right there. That's what me and Corb love to race on that.
No, that's not the deal.
What do you mean?
We could both have our iPhones on our heads.
Foot race.
No.
Yeah, I'll foot race him to the car.
It's got me working out so we get Corb from fat to less fat.
Corb will burn some calories racing because the adrenaline will be pumping whenever
Dude,
you go racing. That's totally different.
So I've looked into that. Corb, Mikey, we're going to get into this race. I'm into it. Fuck it. We'll do it.
Look, he's in. Let's go, Colin.
Fuck it, Colin. We'll do
words.
All right, deal. Tell us now then.
Fuck it. Okay. Hey, so I've looked into that shit before, those go-kart things. You can rent, like you can get like a party there. And you do like 2 practice sessions, a qualifying session, and a race.
Oh, fuck. Count me in.
I'd be so into that.
I'm so down.
Mikey would probably have the best odds. Smallest.
Little man.
Hey, so while we're on the topic of racing real quick, a lot of F1 news, so I'll get into that one last.
Yeah. Oh.
A little NASCAR. We'll do that real quick. So some NASCAR.
Hey, we're gonna
what?
Gonna jump into our first seg.
Yeah, we'll go to the first seg and then we'll talk racing later. Fuck.
Bro, get into racing. We were just going off of racing. Let the dude
turn off the vibe. God damn.
Damn, Colin. Get into it, Corb. Let me hear about the racing.
All right, so Kyle Larson wins the NASCAR race. Dude that was winning threw himself into the wall a little bit, and Kyle Larson was like, yeah, yeet, and just went and hit and took first place. IndyCar was kind of the same way. Pato O'Ward winning most of the time.
Pat O'Brien?
Sure. And is that a Georgia player or something, dude?
No, it's
Pat Riley?
Louisiana.
No. But then Alex Palou came in near the end and kind of just took it over and won. Now the F1, there's some drama.
You guys,
Speaking
you guys
of Georgia and racing, another fucking arrest. These dudes just don't know when to stop.
I know.
Are we not doing Crown or Clown?
Yeah, we're about to after I finish the segment.
Yeah.
We're 51 minutes in.
We're 36 minutes in.
We're just riffing, dude. We're having a good time.
Got Colin throwing the lob off.
Jeez, what do you got beat tonight?
Anyways, so F1, okay.
Yeah,
Oscar Piastri.
Oh, dude, if we're gonna talk about the love life, it's not great.
Okay, well, let me finish the fucking race talk.
Nah. Shout out Lando.
It didn't win, so shout out Oscar Piastri coming in first. Shout out both Ferraris getting DQ'd. Yeah.
Wait, what?
So yeah, Lewis Hamilton. It's a sprint race.
I watched the sprint race. Sir Lewis Hamilton won.
Yeah, shout out Sir Lewis. That's a good form looking in the Ferrari. And then they go to the big race on Sunday.
That was my first ever full race kind of watching. And I was like,
so what's funny is that's only a half race. Full race was on Sunday. And yeah, they got DQ'd. So
cheater.
Yeah, being underweight and yeah.
Underweight.
Yeah. So there's a rookie, technically a rookie kinda in the Red Bull seat, but he just Liam Lawson. Yeah, Liam Lawson.
He won?
Guess what? No, dude. Oscar Piastri won.
DQ.
No,
bro, I saw a weird TikTok today, and it was Liam. It was like next time Red Bull races, and it was somebody yanking a motherfucker out of a car and putting somebody else in there.
Because it's happening. He's getting taken out of that seat, and Yuki Tsunoda's going in that seat. Nice armpit.
Yuki
Tsunoda?
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Jesus Christ.
Hey!
Mikey, have you watched any racing?
Corb, why are you sweating so bad? That's crazy.
I'm not, dude, because I'm chilling. Mikey, do you watch any racing?
So in other news, there's a
dude. Mikey wants to have a sports pod and then doesn't watch anything but fucking Georgia and
baseball.
That's not true. I don't have to be an expert in racing.
Yeah, you do.
That's where you guys come in.
No, but I think you'd like it to be on TB on. So why don't we get into our Crown or Clown then?
All right,
Colin, since you're so antsy to get into it, why don't you lead us off?
Yeah.
Shout out to my coworker. I'm gonna crown her. She got married. To her
Were you
husband.
invited?
I was invited to the celebration. They're getting eloped.
And
Celebration was at Soleil, and that's why.
Shout out Soleil.
Hint the text about Georgie. Maybe we'll see where that goes. I'm excited, to say the least. But they're going to Italy. They got married today, going straight into their honeymoon. So shout out my coworker Cherish. She's my crown of the week.
Okay, Cherish.
Shout out Cherish.
Shout out to Cherish. There, Mikey.
Mike, what's yours right now? Tell me.
I'm a clown. I'm a clown to March Madness. It's kind of underwhelming. I don't know if you guys been watching. It's been underwhelming.
Yeah.
They're just.
And what?
I mean, there's been some good games, but like there hasn't been like a mid-major.
A lot of
like
good games.
Cinderella.
Or there hasn't been like a lower seed. I think the biggest upset was McNeese and Clemson. I think that was the lowest seed to get to the next round. But there hasn't been like no 14, 15, or even 16. Like,
Corbin was such a fan of Clemson, dude. Now I think that's what ruined our bracket was Corbin choosing Clemson. And,
which I think this is the first time since I think they said 2016 or 17 that there hasn't been anyone lower than 12 seed that's gone on to the second round.
And there also hadn't been an 8 seed ever above an 8 seed to make it to the Final Four. So Shout out Corbin for ruining our bracket.
Fuck you. Shout out Arkansas though.
Arkansas.
Beating St. John's. That Colin was
St.
so
John's.
high on.
No, I was not. I was
high on St. John's, so I can calm myself on that one. Rick Pitino let me down.
I mean,
his son is going to be.
I tell you what, though, I think Duke is just beating everybody's ass. If I'm being honest,
I think they're overrated. I think they're going to lose in next.
Florida's good, man. I think it's going to be Florida Duke. That's what I had to create a personal bracket for work. That's what I have them in my final two is Florida Duke, and I think Florida gets it done, man. I think they do. I like what I was saying. A lot of people are big Auburn fans, and I don't.
Dude, they just haven't been playing well.
Who?
I was wrong about a bunch on my break. I thought Colorado was gonna. Make a run to
Colorado State.
16. Yeah. Well, I don't know. No, maybe. I don't know who they
Colorado
played.
was not in. Colorado State was.
Yeah, no. It was somebody like that.
You watching the NIT versus the regular tournament, Colin?
Corb, I can't even focus right now with that thigh, boy. Oh.
Give it to me.
This is good content.
Play it.
But nah, dude, straight up. It's
been underwhelming.
Depends how you look at it.
Yeah, I mean,
Been a little underwhelming.
I haven't watched it, so.
Is that a Pittsburgh shirt? You think A-Rod's gonna get a pity? Huh? You think A-Rod's
Unfortunately,
gonna get a
yeah. Yeah.
No. Fortunately, A-Rod is gonna choose Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hate coming from that region right now, and you guys
I'm
would be
excited
blessed.
about it. I mean, but.
You guys would be blessed with A-Rod.
Why don't I do my chronic one?
I love it.
I'm actually gonna crown. So, I'm burping, dude. Gassy. I'm gonna cram this week. I'm gonna go ahead and cram the IndyCar app.
The app?
Yeah, dude. So I logged in the app. I didn't watch the race. We were watching something else. There's an app for that, believe it or not. And you log into the app and you click on a driver, just kind of clicking to see what they were doing and how they're doing. It shows their car cam. And, yeah. That's really all. It just shows their car. So you can kind of watch the race. I respect that. Yeah.
Sick.
So that's my crown.
Can you control it while you're watching the race? It's like,
yeah, because that's how it works.
Would be sick.
It's an RC car. It's Mario Kart.
Skeetle Bob.
Hey, let's talk about Mikey not knowing what a fucking Molotov cocktail is.
That was crazy. All right, there's Mazel Tov, and then there's a Molotov.
Yes.
Molotov
what we were talking
cocktail.
about was for Mazel.
Molotov is if you've played any video game in your entire life. Molotov, yeah! And it's like this, and they got a rag attached to it, and it's on fire, and they fucking throw it at
gasoline. So
that just backfired.
We know you're talking about Mazel.
Mazel Tov.
I was trolling you with Molotov because it sounds the same.
Does not sound the same. There's a Mazel and Mala.
No, Mikey, you didn't know what a Molotov was.
I mean, yeah, you're right. I don't.
You're talking about cocktails.
Yeah, dude. What are you, a terrorist? What are you, a bartender that doesn't know what a Molotov is? Cheese and rice, brother.
I'll take a gasoline with a rag, please, and go ahead and light it.
Molotov, yeah, just shove a rag in it, huh? Light it on fire.
You got a light? I don't have one.
Why,
so you're coming to town tomorrow, dude. Huh?
Me?
No, dude. Me, that lives in town. I'm just going to be coming there.
You're going to be going up. Yeah, I'll be down just for like a little quick stop.
I'll be in your
So
neck
it's
of the
not a-
woods.
So it's not a straight shot to Charleston.
You're on to
It's
Charleston
what, a
on
6-hour
Saturday.
drive?
Oh, for
Friday.
the dog birthday.
I'm going to Charleston on Friday morning. We're coming in tomorrow night. Leaving Friday morning.
The Wolf Party.
The Wolf Party.
We're going to Columbia on Saturday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, going to the zoo.
TJ's?
Oh.
Zoo. And then we're
Oh,
going to
shout out to the women's basketball team in Columbia.
That's
Yeah,
right.
they're making moves, huh?
Scar.
Hey,
Soccer.
Turn up.
I think a very entertaining interview today was LeBron on Pat McAfee's show.
How was
I
that?
know, I missed it.
I missed it too.
It's pretty good, to be honest.
What happened? Tell me about it.
I heard he was
You just
talking
have to
junk
see it.
about Mr. Windhorst.
Mr. Winor. Hey, Stephen A. Klein. Shout out, Stephen A. We love you. Join our pod.
I thought Wendy and LeBron James were like best buds like throughout the year.
Wendy has been following LeBron since he was a young cub.
That's how Wendy made his job. Like, his
Yeah.
career is off of LeBron.
Hey, shout out to
Shout out Masters.
Shout out to Atlanta TGL first winners.
Yeah. Shout out
Billy
to
Horschel. Shout out Billy Horschel being the greatest athlete
Running
to
back.
ever come out of Atlanta.
Is he from Atlanta?
He represents them now, so he better
I'll tell you
chipper.
Shout out to him for that weak ass fucking putter throw. Should have threw it at the crowd.
Should have smoked a fan with his putter.
And
How's the beard look?
Clean.
we got Masters coming up in a couple weeks.
Pretty excited. I hate the
It's pretty
traffic.
exciting, dude.
2 weeks. Augusta's transforming, dog. Augusta looks different.
Yeah, I haven't been downtown since I quit my last job.
How's it look different?
Dude, they're spray
They're just
painting
kind
grass.
of.
They're spray painting grass. They're like moving
Yeah.
the homeless off the streets. They're
Well,
cleaning up
yeah,
trash.
and I will say downtown does look a little different. They're putting apartments down there.
Dude,
It's
speaking
been
of
nice.
homeless folks, man, I was walking today during my
You
lunch.
found out who shit in your hallway, and I was homeless.
I was walking during lunch today. It cracks me up that this crackhead is out there just having a full-on conversation with herself, and you're walking by.
Oh,
and
it's
you
a she.
yeah. And she was just going off the rails with this conversation. I looked over like maybe she's talking like maybe some AirPods. No, crackhead, no AirPods, talking to herself.
I can't deal with this. The fuck are you doing out here?
It was
No,
quite
John,
entertaining. My second lap around thought she'd be done. Still going strong.
Do you speed walk a mile at lunch?
I got 2.5 miles.
Shut the fuck up. Do you really?
Yeah.
You walk 2.5 miles at lunch?
Yeah.
When do you eat?
I eat before and then I go eat and then I go walk.
So do you have? How long is
my
your
God.
lunch?
It's
Yeah,
an
dude.
hour.
What the fuck? An
But
hour and a
I eat
half?
my lunch while I'm working because like you can kind of multitask there.
So you walk 2.5 miles in an hour?
Mate, we gotta
I'll
get
do
you
that
out of
like
there,
in like
dude.
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Mike, we gonna talk Severance?
Yes, I was about to hop into it after we got back from the episode.
Shout out Severance. Corbin,
Great show.
after you hear this, you're gonna want to watch it.
Hold on, can I say something before you go into deep dive? Because I'm ready for it.
Absolutely.
Can I ask
We
you
have
this?
not watched it yet.
Because I just want to
Ask
make
me.
sure I'm not like not overthinking it, but like I'm gonna make sure I'm kind of on the same page as everybody else on this.
Yep.
Is it for you like, or did this happen for you? But for us, like it took us both seasons, like third or fourth, maybe fifth episode, to like lock in. It feels like those first 3, 4, or 5
No.
episodes, it's like we're locked in, but it's like it's so slow dragging. It's like let's come on, let's get to it.
I
And
feel-
then like the final 5 or 4, it's like bam.
I feel like honestly, I was so locked into the second season because it was 3 years. It It was 3 years between season 1 and season 2. Yes.
I don't know.
Yeah, 3 fucking years, right? Corbin, lock it in. Hey, look at us right now. I'm not dealing with that.
Who's this Corb calling out us earlier in the episode pod?
Gee, what the fuck? You're on your
phone, dude.
What the
My mom's flying.
All right, anyways,
So, you're a dick.
Here's my biggest conspiracy theories from season 2 because they were approved for season 3, right? Yeah, fucking floppy Mike. Dude,
Floppy
whatever.
Mike and the boys.
Floppy Mike and the boys. Hey, listen to this right here.
Pneumonia.
Listen.
You know how the beginning. Have you ever watched the intro where it has like Mark S like on some weird shit, like sitting on his bed?
Animated stuff, right?
Animated shit, yes. One of the animated stuff is little Keir Egan as a baby.
Are you sure it wasn't AI when they showed the video?
No, it's not. It's not AI. But I will say this, all right? Like Mark S sleeps with Helena in the tent, right? So there's one time, right? Unprotected sex is what I have to bring up right now. Then he fucks Helly in one of those rooms, unprotected sex. And all of the intros, there's a little baby Mark S running around. And there are so many references to, if you go back to when they were at that the book reading, right, with Rickon. One of the ladies talks about she has like 3 or 4 kids, and they're like, "Oh my God, that's crazy. How do you manage that?" And she goes, "I have a little help." Helena, whatever. Helena is pregnant with Mark S.'s baby. Corey, you good?
I'm moving.
No, sorry. Look, Gemma, which is Miss Casey, doesn't know that Mark S. is severed.
Yeah, because
so
she became unsevered when he became severed. Because Helly was there before when they were cooking Mr. Milchek, whatever you pronounce it, which is also crazy seeing that man went ham.
Milchek, whenever he's doing the fucking drum on, that shit's lit, dog. I love Milchek.
What was the saying? Defer eculence or something like that?
All I'm saying is Helena. There's like different tone. 100%. At the end, she knew what she was, and that's why she said, "I'll meet you at the equator."
But the only thing I can
and Mark S was like, "What?"
The only thing I can't think of is like, how did she get switched? Because when she was in there before,
whenever she's breaking back into the Severance like warehouse or whatever it is, she's actually not severed. And like based on the tones, if that makes total sense. Like, yeah. And so I think like for them being approved for season 3, dude, shit is wild. Yeah. So I think the biggest conspiracy, right, is
you're losing Corbett. You gotta wrap it up. Like, do you think Gemma worked for Lumen before she knew what Lumen was? I don't think Devin works for Lumen. That's just.
Oh, dude, Devin works for Lumen. Type it in on TikTok right now, dude. Geniuses.
You can think what you want to think. I'll think what I want to think. But also
Devin's
at the same
bad.
time, I just want to know. I want to see the accident. So like, where I'm lost at is like how.
There's no accident.
That's what I'm saying. So like, they got to show that some type of way or another.
They can't because it doesn't exist.
Well, so that
they've been watching Gemma and Mark S since the beginning.
Well, they got to show like them capturing her or something.
No. It's how much pain pretty much can someone tolerate without having recollection of like where that stems from.
How did they get Gemma to go to Lumen?
They kidnapped her.
That's what I'm saying. Like to show that, so we know how she got there. She didn't go there like under her, like you know what I'm saying.
Dude, no, I'm so invested in Corbin. if you're listening to what we're saying now and you watch Severance, you're about to be like, dude, you're gonna be obsessed with this show. I'm telling you.
It's on Apple, right?
Yes.
Apple might.
Dude, I'll give you my login, whatever. Hey, also, I'm losing. I'm losing interest in White Lotus, bro.
I watched the first episode and I feel like I have a feeling what's gonna happen, and I kind of don't want to watch the rest of it.
What? There's so much like.
But White Lotus has always been like on the edge of that. That's gross.
I don't want to watch the next episode.
I feel like that was gonna come. I feel like you could tell that from the first episode when the dude, his brother watches him go jack off.
Fuck. I don't know. I'd rather watch Severance. I'd rather watch a whole nother. Bro, I'll go ahead. Hey, Corbin, I'll go ahead and ruin this for you. Mark S. chooses Helena.
No, that's Mark S's any though. His Audi would have chose Gemma. That dialogue.
His Audi would have chose Jenna, but dude, it shows the dialect or the dialogue between Mark S's Innie and Audi, and you could tell his Innie is being a little cocksucker. Like, oh, what? Yeah. You think this is real? Like, you're really gonna merge with me? No. He gets the opportunity. He said, "You need to go outside. You need to go," and then just so happens Helena enter scene, and she's like, Mark, are we meeting at the equator? It's like,
because it kind of gave away when Dylan.
I'm
Dylan
pregnant.
Because
Dylan G having family rights throughout the entire season and not letting anybody know.
Mark didn't know that you were Helena.
Dylan G too, Dylan G. Hey. That's what makes the show great is like I'm rooting for any Dylan. Audi Dylan is a loser. Like, you're losing your wife, brother.
Yeah.
To your Innie. Yeah, Corbin, I'm telling you, you'll love this show, dog. You'll love it.
Dude, it's so crazy though.
Text me the login.
It's so crazy.
Oh, dude, I'll send it to you right now.
There's so much stuff that's
Corbin, on God, you can have my Apple login.
There's so much stuff that resembles that in like a real life without being like the severed shit, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, but I'm telling you, there's like a lot of subtle hints about them using the severance aspect of having children.
Yeah.
And I think that's what season 3 is about.
But this is incorrect, but this is what I thought before that I knew that it was like Helena at the end. But for a second there, I thought, let me go through this. For a second there, I thought when I think she said I'm her or something. I thought for a second there that what they're doing to Gemma, that's where they put Gemma's like clone in Helly's like Innie. So I thought like one of Gemma's personalities was Helly's personality. That's why Mark was attracted to her. Dude, what's her name from Game of Thrones? Beat the fuck out of him, dude.
She's a boss ass.
Made
bitch.
Mark as like a bitch.
Okay, yeah. Mark S like, yeah, dude. She's over there beating the fuck out of him, and then he's like, "Thank you, I love you, see ya." Ben Stiller is a genius behind this. Like,
he is.
This man is a mastermind. Like, he took 3 years to drop season 2. He knows what he's doing, dog. Dude, Ben Stiller's a dog. Ben Stiller's that guy.
Shout out Ben Stiller.
Shout out Ben Stiller. Meet the Fockers.
Yeah,
you guys see Meet the Fockers? Meet the Parents. Meet the Fockers.
Not as good as Meet the Parents. Shout out Tropic Thunder. He directed that and wrote it. Shout out. Shout out Tower Heist. You need to watch it. Good movie. Shout out.
Bro, I'm just telling you, Corbin, you would love Severance Talk.
Great
show. Are you going to text me the login?
I'll text you my Apple login 100%, but you may have to fight through a couple episodes that like don't get you engaged, but like now that you know, like, dude, every scene is shot to like perfect symmetry. It's just it's a weird show, but like I don't know, man. It's a good show, dog. It's a good show.
So sorry for the spoilers of if you haven't seen Severance.
Yeah, no, I didn't mean to ruin it all for everybody, but
also baseball starts tomorrow.
Does
opening day?
Well, it's already started. Shout out to the Dodgers and the Cubs playing over in Japan.
Mookie's sick.
Hey, did you guys see that? Did you guys see that post where it was like, if teams would have started the season with who they would have drafted, Dodgers are like low key stacked. A's would have had Aaron Judge. They'd had Sonny Gray. Yeah. Like, it's kind of badass, but. And isn't Acuna's little brother? Isn't he on the Mets? I think Lindor came out this past week and was like, he's just not interested in the minors. Like, he wasn't performing in the minors because he's not like incentivized almost.
He's gonna be pretty good if he's anything like his brother.
Yeah.
Good.
Who's y'all's team? I mean, I know I like the Braves.
Cleveland.
The Braves.
The land.
If I had to pick a team, though, that was going to probably win it all this year, I don't want to pick the Dodgers. Play. That's an easy pick. Crazy one. I think the Red Sox.
Damn, dude, I saw some crazy shit about the Red Sox. Like big upcoming three, both homering like back to back. In a spring game. I don't know, man. That's tough. I think the Blue Jays. I think the Blue Jays are good.
Like I feel like the Red Sox are always good, or like have like a weird like good World Series competing team like every 4 or 5 years. And I don't know. It's just like
we got Verdugo right from
the
Yankees. Verdugo.
That was a good pick.
Yeah, hopefully he grows a fucking beard out because he looks like a dumbass with that.
Bro, I think the biggest news of the year so far is like the Yankees are gonna allow beards.
Yeah, and we got Jesse Chavez back.
They're about to play a little. Yeah, fuck.
I think
Man has like a 2.75 ERA with the Braves.
We just signed Tanner Bibby to an extension.
Saw that. That's a big pickup too.
Shane Bieber was also an extension guy this year.
Shut up.
Shane Biebs.
Yeah, the Biebs.
Should have kept on Sandlin.
We got Carlos Santana back playing first again. Since we got rid of Josh Naylor. So Jason Naylor? Josh Naylor?
Bo?
What else you guys want to talk about?
Josh Naylor. I mean,
well, that was a good one. A good little
I don't know, that was a good pod.
Just shout out to us, Tim.
Yeah, it's a pretty good pod. I mean, Diaz, baby.
It's a little
bit of a shorter pod this week.
No way.
Is it?
Bien.
Yeah, it's an hour, and we've been recording for an hour and 15 minutes. We've been putting out some heaters lately. Hour 40. Tired. Why don't we outro and then we'll talk?
I love that.
We do
How do you guys want to outro?
Fucking time. Hey guys, shout out.
We
it's been another episode of the talk. Wait, of the Back Talk. Welcome to Back Talk.
Damn, son, where'd you find that Back Talk?
Shout out Back Talk. Shout out Cocky Mike. Shout out Confusing Mike. You know what I mean? Being confused.
Hey guys, while we're here, while you're here, leave us a comment. Also comment. Make sure these fuckers here race against each other in a couple weeks, months, whatever it is before.
In go-karts.
In a go-kart.
Goal was it June 9th? So if you're watching, just leave 15. A comment. I know you don't want to. Just leave a comment anyway, so we can get these guys running, racing. Come on, you can do it.
Let's do it.
And also like it, subscribe it, Back Talk.
Subscribe. We got a new subscriber. Shout out.
New subscriber. Shout out. And we appreciate you guys.
Hey. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.